getting a message. It's like, it's either I would say, I will marry you, or I want to say, I will marry you. But I feel like you're too far away in distance. But the too far away in distance, it doesn't feel like just distance, or only the distance of like miles. It also feels like a distance in spirit. Someone feels like they are not up to par yet sometimes. They feel that way. And they wonder if you would accept them the way they are or not, because they're not quite sure. This person has a tendency to doubt themselves because they're really uncertain. They're really harsh on themselves because they have a really sweet heart. Like their heart is kind. They have a kindness to them. So they often are very critical of themselves, okay? They just want to know, like, will you accept me? Like, is this okay? Whatever it is it fine? I don't know if it's fine. They don't know if it's fine. They want to know if it's fine, but they're a little nervous to find out, like, what you would say, because they feel as though whatever you say, like, your opinion really matters to them, you know. They put you way up high on a pedestal. So if you say anything negative, it's really gonna make them look into themselves like really hard, like not just a little bit. But this is a person that would want to really overstand and understand what you're saying. Like they really want to. They might feel some type of way when they first hear what you have to say, if it has anything to do with criticism. But they trust you enough to feel as though your criticism is constructive. They don't feel like you would intentionally try to destroy or minimize their character. They feel like they have a lot of work to do spiritually. They feel like many times in their life they really just swayed to and fro. They really didn't have much of a... They feel like their foundation wasn't strong for so long that they don't really... It's almost like they're... Sometimes they wonder how they... How can I say this? It's like feeling undeserving sometimes, I feel. There's something about feeling undeserving sometimes for the good things that have happened, because they see, all they remember, all they can focus on is the things that they did wrong to people. So it's hard for this person to forgive themselves because they know that they were going down a path of destruction. And it's almost like they're just learning to forgive themselves. But they're in the beginning stages of learning. So they still have challenges. That's why it's like they look at you and they wonder, like, will you even accept me? Will you accept me and my flaws if you knew? Or when you found out, would you just turn away and be appalled by me? Like, would you be appalled by me if you knew? Because I feel like that's how they kind of feel about themselves. Not all the time. I just feel like it's something that lingers within their energy. I just heard Come visit me in my comfy abode. What does abode mean, really? Is that like my place? My home? My comfort zone? Let me see what abode means. Place of residence, a house or a home. My humble abode. A stay. Where'd that word come from? Where is it derived from? I don't know. Old English. That's funny. I don't know why I heard that like that. But yeah, this person, it's like, I heard you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I'm not sure what I would have done without you. It feels this feels gracious, this moment. It feels loving and appreciative. I don't know what I would have done without you. So for some of you, you have a person that really doubts themselves and like their ability to satisfy you because of where you are spiritually. And I feel like they don't realize that, how can I say this? I don't know if this person did something wrong and they like towards you and they feel bad about it because something is making them reluctant to come towards you. But it's also like this feeling of they know that around you, they heal. You may know that as well, that your energy is healing. So when this person, or when people in general come around you, they begin to feel better because it's who you are. And this person wonders if they can be enough for you. Like, can I be enough for you? Is this even, I keep on hearing it, am I doing it right? Is this how you want it, like this? Is this right? I don't know if it's right. Just tell me. Let me know. Don't not tell me, tell me. Somebody like wants you to talk to them and express to them like what they do wrong. And they don't mind to also hear what they do right. Okay? You know, it's not always about what somebody does wrong. You see, I think that's a problem that we have in many communities all around the world. People tend to focus on what people do wrong, and they never really recognize or acknowledge what people do right. And I feel like when people do that, it really takes a person away from actually feeling confident to be better, you know. I take that approach with my daughter when I'm teaching her. I focus on like what she does well, you know, and I always tell her it's okay if there's other areas where you don't do well. That's just not how your makeup is made. Like, your makeup is in alignment with what you do well. And I see her gifts. I know what she's good at, and I know she has a keen eye. I know her, and I feel like you know this person in such a way. For some of you, this person, you might not know them like that. But for the ones that do, you know enough to know what you see as good within them, within their soul, like with what they show. with what they freely express within their passion. You know who they are from that. Even though if it's not everything, because it takes time to get to know someone. It takes a long time. Like, you know, I always think about, like, you can have someone that you've known for years and you don't really know them until you, like, spend more time around them. Or if you end up living with someone, that's when you really know more about them, because you live with them. So you see little things that they do, you see what they don't like, you see if they're messy, you see if they're clean, you just see a whole person, you know, from a different perspective when you are in someone's home. And I did hear, come to my comfy abode. It's almost like someone wants you to see how they live. They want you to experience them on that level. Or if you've been there around this person before, they would like for you to come back. Come back. Come visit me. Come on over. Okay, I feel like it's that energy, like somebody wants your company. I just heard, ooh, I just need some company. I like that song. It's in my head now. Okay. Hey, just need some company. Okay, let me get out of there. I'm still there. Hold on. Get it out of my head. Get it out of there. Okay. What is this? Green apple. Oh, and I have green. I used to drink apple martinis. And why am I talking about that? I don't know. I guess the green apple. I like that one when I drank. Maybe I shouldn't tell y'all that. Am I influencing you? I'm sorry. It was just a thought because I saw green apple and it made me think about that. And so, let's see. Oops. That smells good. I used to like that green apple lollipop too. I used to choose that one. The green apple one. But I don't like apple juice. It's too harsh on my stomach. My stomach does not like apple juice at all. Isn't that weird? Other green apple things are fine, but not the apple juice. No. Maybe because the other apple flavors are just flavoring and it's not the real apple. But apples can be harsh on me. I don't know. But I like the crunch. It's really annoying when you, like, something doesn't agree with you, but you like it. Like, I also like Bing cherries, but I'm allergic to them. Isn't that sad? I know. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going. I just be going there. So, escúchame while I express myself, okay? This person wants you around. They just want you around in a town. It's just something like they just love you when you're around. It's like something about your energy. It's like they would love to have you. I would love to have you, okay? Yes, come. I would love to have you. Come see me. I would love to have you. Come on over. That's what it feels like. I would love to have you. This is someone who would make sure like everything is right. They would be like moving stuff 1 inch because they would get very like anal with little things. And they would just like be looking back, stepping back, looking at stuff like, wait, I don't know if this, does it look right or that look crazy? I don't want my love to think I'm crazy. wait, but I gotta fix this because I don't like the way that look. It would be like very like, ooh, wait, I don't, yeah. That's what it feels like. Everything will feel like that before you get there. Like, wait, let me move this. I don't think that look right there. It feels like that because their mind is gonna be going, and they feel like they just want things to be perfect for you. It's so sweet, actually. It's very sweet. It's very thoughtful. Only someone who really has love for you would even care to do that, because people don't really be caring. They don't really care. They just, a lot of people just are like, come over so I could get you. But it's not like come over because I want to spend time with you. It's come over so I can get you. That's a difference. And maybe they want to get you too, but I feel like they care so much more about the experience. They want to have an experience with you, or various experiences with you. But they don't want them to be pointless, I just heard. They want the experiences to have meaning. So when you have these experiences with this person, they need them to have a special touch, something special that, and it doesn't need to be too much, but it needs to be a special touch. I don't know what that's about. What is that? They want to make sure they have a special touch for you. What is that about, guys? There's something about touch, but it's very, maybe it's like, it feels like, I want to say gentle flirtatiousness. Is that extra a little bit? Gentle flirtatiousness, almost like little things, you know, the little things you remember. Okay, like if somebody just like touches your hand real quick and you really like somebody, so I'm like, oh, I'm like, ooh, they touched me. It might feel like that. It's like this person wants to give you those little key moments because they know what they do. This person is a smarty pants, and sometimes they're very witty, I feel, but there's something about like connecting memories to touch, but very gentle touches. It's like little things. Like, okay, you could be having dinner with the person, right? And something's closer to you. They could probably get it, but they want you to get it. It's kind of cute and silly, but it's like a little touch on your wrist, like, or on your hand. Baby, can you get that for me right there? Can you get that for me right there, please? Thank you. It's like, look at the touch, and then yes, and then get the thing, whatever that is, and give it to them. It's these little things, and I feel like this person is a charmer. Only charming people think about things like this. This is just charming, okay? So I feel like did you guys ever have persimmon? It's a fruit, because it felt like I was going to say persimmon. It's like, that's a different type of fruit, but I like it. It's alright, you know? I had it before. There's a reason why I thought about that, or, I mean, I kind of said it's a Japanese fruit, and I like it. It's sweet and honey flavored. I like honey, and I like sweet. But natural sweetness is better than, you know, other sweeteners. Okay, let's see. Persimmons. These are native to China and can be found in Japan, Myanmar, and Himalayas, and parts of northern India. They have some here in the United States as well. But that's in a fruit that derives from Asia originally. Hell, let's see. What are the health benefits? I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going to go. Persimmons are a good source of vitamins, including vitamin A, vitamin C, and various antioxidants. They also contain beta-carotene, which is converted to vitamin A in the body, and flavonoids, which are known for their heart-healthy benefits. It says can be eaten whole, sliced, or used in salads. Must be very ripe and soft before eating. Persimmons can be dried, baked, or used in various recipes. And it's orange. It almost looks like a tomato also, but it's not a tomato. It's a persimmon. There's something about high energy, because I know that orange is a representation of energy as well. There's something about together, your energy, the energy that you guys share together is very special, and it's going to increase the vibration for both of you individually when you are able to connect to each other. It's just that this person must go through whatever it is that they need to go through within their darkness to help them to feel more confident, because, you know, when somebody loves you, they love you, you know, and when a person is mature enough to work on themselves and still connect with someone else that they really appreciate and love, they build strength, because they learn to love themselves, and they learn that the person that they love loves them too, regardless of how they feel about themselves. Because many times people can criticize themselves about what they feel is wrong and what they feel needs to be improved, but the other person, when it's real, they just still love you regardless of anything. It's like, I know everybody has something that they need to work on. Nobody's like super perfect, you know. God sees us as perfect because God knows that here in this place that we're born into, it's an imperfect place. So it's inevitable that we will end up doing things that aren't the best for our well-being. But that doesn't mean that God does not see us as perfect, because this is what it has to be. Like how it is here in this on earth. If this place was easy and it was not distorted, we wouldn't learn anything. We wouldn't learn how to come together. We wouldn't have a reason to come together. I just feel like one of the major keys to life is to learn how to work with one another, and that's like the hardest thing for many to do, because there's too many things to argue about who's right and who's wrong. And that right there is I just find it very interesting how something so small turned into something so massive and stay for so long without anybody. Well, maybe some people down the line have thought of this, but it's just like, I want to say the fight is senseless. It doesn't have any substance. It's not worth much of anything. So it's like to just think of how long the world has been under this spell is crazy to me when I think about it, because I see it as clear as day what the problem is. But then the more I look at it and the more I see the people, the more I see how many people are so distracted from what's most important, and how people, they could give a damn, but they really don't about the change and about heaven on earth. People don't think about it and they don't care about it. Maybe they don't know about it, some of them, but it's beneficial to everyone. And the things that are gravitated to by the masses is usually very toxic and full of drama and nonsensical activity. So I know that that's what it is, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to share what God has placed on my heart since a child, and whoever can hear me and understand me, that's all I need. You know, that's all that is needed. That's it. Because you can't worry about those who don't want the knowledge. You can't, because they don't want it. I was speaking to somebody else, or one of you guys in the comments. I think Ray is in your name, and you were saying how you spend so much of your time trying to help people that didn't want your help. And that is very true, because I've done that too, and I resonated with you when you said that, because I understand. And you said that to me yesterday, and that has so much meaning, especially for someone who is someone who wants a change in society, especially for their people, and for an improvement and a raising or a increase in the vibration. But we also must understand that everybody is not ready for it, and they don't want it. They're not even interested. So there's no point in trying to push an ideology on people who want to live in confusion and who choose to. You know, so when I speak to those who actually want to know, want to learn, and want to see better for themselves spiritually and physically as a whole. Because I feel like when your spirit is right, everything else begins to get right. When your spirit is off, you can have everything else, but it still won't feel right because the spirit ain't right. So the spirit is like all. The spirit and soul is all. Okay? And I feel like this person, that's why they really have a special feeling towards you, a unique bond towards you, because of the fact that they see what they didn't see before, and it's because of you. And you just make them want to be better. You know how sometimes you can get around certain people and they motivate you to be a better you. Like, they just have that on them, and they don't try. It's just them. And I feel like this person sees that in you, and you may see that in them as well in some way. Like I said, everybody has something that they would like to improve or work on. It's just that this person, they criticize themselves a lot. But I feel like they just want you to know that they love you very much. But they just want to make sure that they come to you correct. And they don't want you to look at them and hit reject. They don't want you to look at them as a reject. Because they know that they're not, but they fight with that. So it's almost like if you said that, you would solidify their thoughts of themselves that are not the good thoughts, but the bad thoughts. But I don't feel like you're that cruel to just be targeting people's flaws. You know, if it comes up and you talk about it, you'll be easy with it. You don't gotta go crazy. It's just a simple fact that some people come here with certain abilities and certain gifts and they're natural. And some people, those same people, there's certain things that somebody else can do that they're not too good at. But that's a part of how you were born, how you align with the stars. The time we were born, like down to the minute, changes. Not changes, but it molds who a person becomes. Because we're connected to the cosmos. So whenever you're born at that moment for a reason. You know, because you need to be here during those seasons. Okay? You really need to be there for those seasons. Like, it's something about you at certain times in life. You have to be here. Because it's something that you can only learn at that time, you know. So it's like that journey has to be done. And it has to be done the way it's done. Because it's linked to your soul, your spirit's story. Your spirit's story. I never said that before. But yeah. So that's what it's about. It's about really knowing that somebody respects you so much that they don't want to disappoint you. They want to make sure that they do what's right towards you, and they want you to see that. You know, they don't want any confusion when it comes to how they feel towards you and their intentions, okay? Because they love you and you've helped them, and they appreciate you for being you, okay? All right. So that's it for this message. If you would like to book a reading with me, a coaching call, or purchase any of my books, you can go to www.milkhoneyRose.org to do that there. And that's it. Everything you do, do it with love. I'll see you in the next one.